Guys, I want this to be a close-up stuff, but I'm giving you guys, you know, Afro realness, boo.
Yeah.
Say how.
Up all night.
Hi guys, I think I'm so sick of hearing myself say that. But hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I think my content's changing. I think my content is changing and I don't know how to feel about it, and I feel so guilty, and I'm like, I'm so sorry if you liked my whole content, but like I'm becoming a different person, you know, and like I just feel like I need to be like honest and true to myself, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling like I'm feeling like my words, I'm nervous. I don't know, I'm nervous for this video, but I'm definitely feeling like I'm at a different place in my life, and I'm feeling a lot of things. I don't know if it's because I'm growing older, I don't know if it's I'm experiencing a lot of things, but I definitely am not, you know, in the same mindset that I was at the beginning of the year, last year. I'm completely different. I'm thinking a lot, I'm analyzing a lot, and I just wanted to come and talk about something that I thought about last night. I wrote something down, and I know this is like weird, like, Ziva, what's happening to you and your content, you're being serious all the time. No, I'm not even trying to be serious. This is just like, you know, I'm just like, this is what I generally am feeling, what's in my head, what's in my heart, and it's things that I want to talk about. Like, I want to talk about these things, so if I want to talk about them and I made a YouTube channel, I feel like I should talk about them on my YouTube channel, and it's okay, and I'm growing, and that's okay. But I'm still so sorry if you like came to my channel because you enjoyed a specific type of content, and now I just gachincha, and I know how that can suck. But I just wanted to come on here and just, I was reflecting, thinking about myself, because self-centered. No, I'm kidding. I was reflecting and thinking about myself, and I asked myself a really important question, and I just want to drag you guys and drag you. I want to drag you, and I want you to check yourself. I want us all to check ourselves and just kind of think, are we being the best person we could be to our friends, our partners, our family? Are we giving them the best versions of ourselves, or we're just like not, and we're like giving them like a facade, or giving them an angry us, an upset us, an emotional us? Like, are we really like, are we really like doing that? Because I know I'm not, and it's a hard pill to swallow. It's hard to kind of analyze yourself and be like, you know what, it's hard to, it's kind of like, I don't want to ramble, but it's kind of hard to look at yourself and say, and like think about like what you need to better yourself at. I'm not saying dwell on your negatives all the time and like every day, like that's not good, but once upon a time, check yourself. Check yourself. I'm sorry, I am so sorry to say this, and you might hate me, but check yourself, dude. Like, I had to sit down really and check myself yesterday and be like, okay, what do I need to improve on in my life to be a better human being? And it's just like, I never thought that I would sit here and want to talk about that. Like, I never ever in a million years did I think that, yo, I want to sit here and I want to like better myself. I want to better myself and stuff. This is me. This is just me being open, a more open side of me. I feel like a lot of people don't see that. So what I'm gonna do is I listed like 4 things that I feel like I should better myself at, and if you want to engage in the conversation, comment down below what you feel like. It doesn't have to be a lot of things, maybe 1 or 2 things, what you feel like, you know what, for me this year I want to try better myself and be, I want to do this to better myself. I want to, you know, whatever things you feel like you need to do better at and change in yourself so you can be the best version of yourself, then comment down below and let's just have a conversation about it, because I don't see a lot of conversations about it, and I just want to put my stuff up on the table and just show like I'm not a perfect human being. No one's perfect, and if you think you are, that is the problem. That is the first thing you need to better yourself at and change. No one's perfect and we all have our flaws, but we can at least acknowledge them and see how we can change them so that we can be better people, basically. Okay, so my first one that I wrote down is to be, I want to be more loving. I know that sounds weird. I am a loving person and stuff, but I'm very much like, I'm like the tough, I don't know, I'm like the, not the tough friend, but I'm like the friend who is just like, it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'll give an example. My friend the other day calls me, my closest friend called me, and I'm seeing her on Tuesday, right? She video called me, and the reason that I'm bringing this up, because she had video called me maybe like a day or two before that. So then I'm like, I'm panicking. I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, hi, making a salad. And I'm like, dog, this is why you video called me. This is why you called me, because yeah, like, I was like, this is why you called me. I just saw you 2 days ago. But like, she's such a loving, sweet person that she's just like, why did you give me all the love in all the world? And I'm like, and my instinct is always just like, come on, dude. My instinct, not that I don't also miss her and want to be with her, but that's just like, I don't know why I'm programmed like that. And my other friend, so she was talking to them Tavile, and they was and I was like, I wish I could have just been like, oh no, I miss you too, can't wait to see you again, whatever, even though we just saw each other, instead of just quickly being like, dude, like all that mushy stuff. Sometimes I'm just like, I mean, I tell my friends that I love them and stuff, but like, it's like that's it. Like, I can't go any further than that. Like, yes, I love you, but then like to then like be all mushy with you and like us be all oh Tom, you're the man, unless I feel like you need to hear it, then yeah. But otherwise, like, I'm just like, okay. Even when my friends call me beautiful or whatever, I'm just like, okay, why are you being weird? Like, that's a really serious thing that we've been doing for a long time. Like, okay, you're being weird now. Like, complimenting me, or I'm like, all that stuff. And I just feel like that's very messed up. I don't think that's a good thing. It's very messed up. Even just towards like my relationship, I could definitely be, because he's super mushy and super like, oh, weenie, and I can be like that too, but like sometimes I'm just like, I'm not that person. And it doesn't mean that I don't have so much love to give. It's just that like, I just don't know why I'm always just so like stoic and just like I cringe at the thought of like being mushy with my friends or my family or something. Like, we don't gotta do all that. We know we love each other. We don't gotta do all that. But I wanna change that, and I wanna be better at that, and just kind of be a little bit more like, you know, because I can understand it's probably not nice when you're being mushy and lovey with somebody and they're just like, yeah, which is how I am most of the time, literally. But that's an important thing for me to do. I want to definitely just be more loving and just like, you know. Another thing, I think that ties into being a bit more approachable. I know I had this problem throughout my whole second thing. It's the second thing I'd like to change, is just to be a bit more approachable. I don't want people to fear me. I used to want people to fear me. I used to want people to be intimidated by me, and I feel like I did a decent job at that throughout my high school. I didn't smile or laugh with nobody. I just didn't let anybody get to know me even like that. When you first meet me, I'm not giving you anything. My first impressions to people are always terrible, because they just think like I am just like this biatch. And it's just because like I have this wall, and I just don't want you to know me even slightly like that. I don't want you to, because people genuinely have bad intentions people genuinely have bad intentions, and if you eat like it just scares me. It really does just scare me, the thought of like someone like using you. Imagine all the friendships you've been in, the fakeness and all that stuff, where you let your guard down with somebody. Ugh. Now I'm thinking about fake people. I'm not even gonna go there. But where you let your guard down with somebody, whether it be a friend or partner or whatever, and then they just use it, and it's just like, now every time that happens, my wall gets thicker and thicker with thicker. So a complete stranger who hasn't done anything to me, I will automatically just think the worst. I don't know if I have ever thought, oh, this person might have good intentions from the get-go. I feel like everyone I meet is just like out to get me, and that's not a good thing, because now I'm walking around with an upset face, which half of it I can't control, but I definitely can make more of an effort to just make sure that someone's comfortable around me. And when I meet people, it doesn't hurt to smile. I hate when people say that to me, but to me, I can say to myself like, maybe just, hi. I mean, I do smile actually. I think it's just like, yeah, it's just like, I don't know, man. The thought of just letting, I don't know, but I definitely want to just try to be like a nicer, a more chilled person. It's just, there's a line for me, because then there's people who are so fake, who will smile in your face but then talk crap behind your back. And then I don't know if it's just like where I stay and the environment and all that, but it's so frustrating, and I'm just like so over it. And so you just get used to building this, oh, my nails are crusty. You just get used to building this guard up, and some people really don't deserve that. Some people are literal sweet human beings, and just kind of be like, treat people the way you want to be treated. But I feel like it's a contradiction for me, because I understand if someone came to me, was just a normal, and I said hi and they're like hi, and then they kept on moving, I would understand that, because I'm the exact same way, so I don't know. I think I could be a little bit more approachable and just stop being so uptight. I said it. I could really stop being so uptight. I just like to keep to myself, really. I really do. I'm not saying I'm gonna go and be buddy with everybody that I meet. That's just never gonna happen in my entire life. But I can chill a little bit. I know I can chill a bit. It's a work in progress, people. I'm not perfect. So this then ties into number 3. I don't know if it ties into, but just I'm probably the most pessimistic person in my life. In my own life, I'm the most pessimistic person in life, and it fucking sucks because, oh, guys, I need to stop cussing. I need to really get in the habit of stopping to cuss. I think that's another thing. That's another thing that's not in here, but I'm just gonna throw that in. Stop cussing as much as you do. But I'm so pessimistic, guys. I never want to get my hopes up in anything, and I know where this comes from. I know where this comes from. It comes from like my own just personal issues growing up and all that stuff, and so that's not one thing I'll ever do. I hate getting excited for something when like there's a possibility it could not happen, and that's caused that's caused maybe most of the arguments that my boyfriend and I have, because he's such a, he can do anything and everything and this is that, which he can absolutely do it, but then I'll come in and bust his little bubble and be like, but just don't get too excited, let's not get ahead of ourselves and blah blah blah. And then it seems like I'm not supportive of what he's doing, and then it's like, no, that's not the case. I just don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to get excited and then get hurt about something. I absolutely hate that. And I think maybe my pessimisticness, and that's probably not a word, but it stops myself from even dreaming so big. I mean, yeah, I have goals and dreams and I want to achieve stuff, but like it stops me a lot, because then I feel like I will think like the possibility of me doing something of me achieving this is very small. So let me not even try it, so I'm not even gonna get hurt and everything's gonna be okay. And that sucks. I don't want to take risks. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And that's so boring. Like, imagine living your life like that, dog. Like, that's so boring. So I just definitely feel like I can definitely just dream a little more, kind of believe a little more in life and the universe and things and why things happen. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like I definitely, it's just trauma. It's trauma of believing in something and thinking that, okay, this is gonna happen, and you know, thinking and hoping and it doesn't happen. You get disappointed over and over again, especially by someone you care about, like a parent and stuff like that. And it's just over and over, and then you just end up just not believing anything in your life, and it sucks. And then also you go through relationships where you're hurt, you're cheated, you're this is that. And then in life, when you want to do things, you want to achieve, you want to be a YouTuber, you want to be the best, you want to do this, and things just happen and happen, you just end up not believing that anything can happen for you, or just play it safe. Or you always feel like, just play it safe, let me just play it safe. I'm a play it safe type of girl. I don't gotta get hurt, nobody's gonna hurt me, nothing's gonna hurt me. I can just play it safe and not dream that far, you know. And it sucks, and that sucks, and it sucks to speak to someone like that when you have dreams. I can imagine, and I do feel bad for some of the things that I've said, you know, but it's just how I am. But I definitely want to change that. It is how I am, but I can change that, and you can too. I should have a logo. I should have like a campaign, like, if I can change it, you can too. And then the last one I want to talk about is apologizing a lot, which I did already in the beginning of this video. I apologized for the video I'm about to make, which sucks. It just all ties in together. I will feel so guilty for like doing something that I want to do, and then I'll apologize to the masses. How many times, guys? If you guys can just point out how many times I've apologized in my videos, like, guys, I'm so sorry if this was like boring or something. Like, girl, get it together. Be confident in your work. Be confident, like, this is what you enjoy to make, and make it. Why can't people take their own advice ever? Because I will tell somebody all this and I'll lift them up, and then when it comes time to me, I'm just like, it goes in here and it comes out right out here. But I could definitely stop apologizing a lot for everything that I do, because I know that I want to do it, but I feel guilty and I feel like, oh, maybe somebody won't like it, and that's not a good mindset. Stop apologizing for the things that you want to do. I'm looking at myself in the camera right now, and I'm like talking to myself like, Zibo, stop apologizing for the things that you want to do. Okay, just do them. Just do them without feeling bad. It's okay. It's okay. And just also just being ashamed of the way I grew up and my background and all that stuff, because I do feel like it plays a lot with relatability. And I realized that if you don't have a lot of relatability, then people just tend to not stick to you and your content, or you as a human being, and they don't know you as well, because they don't relate. And for a long time, even up to today, actually up to today, up to now, I've been feeling so bad about it. I've been feeling so like bad about like just not even want people ask me where I'm from. People ask me how I went to school in Atlanta, how I like stuff like that, everything, how I managed and all that stuff. And every time my same response is, I was self-sponsored, I'm a citizen. And it's just like I no longer like to talk about my past, or not my past, I'm saying my past, like I no longer like to talk about where I'm from, how I grew up. I don't like to talk about it because people just take it the wrong way. I've seen someone get scolded Motswana, but they grew up elsewhere and they lived elsewhere for a couple of years, and they scolded, oh, why do you speak like that? We talk this, that, and it's like, oh dude, this chat is so boring. It's so boring. So I'd rather just not talk about it at all. And I'm gonna try to speak some deep Tswana, and then it just wasn't happening. But give more bots for now, and I'm just gonna I don't know, I just don't know. I've got some nasty comments from people, especially my first vlog. I started making videos, and then people started watching my videos, and then people who didn't know me at all started commenting on my videos, especially the ones where I was still living in the US. I remember the specific videos would drive with me or something, and I was driving from one place to the other. I was going to the mall or something, and I was just talking about my life, just having fun, and someone comes like, ugh, why are you like this? You think you're American, or you think you're this, you're that. And I get those comments a lot, surprisingly so. Not a lot, but I get a few of those comments, and it just makes me so ashamed. Hey, it makes me feel so bad. Like, it makes me just like, I don't even talk about America and the US and everything to do with that, because it's just like, and I'd love to. I have a lot of people who DM me asking me about what's happening, everything about everything, and I never want to talk about it, because some people are just really mean about it. But I definitely want to stop caring. I think that's one thing. Stop caring what people think and just talk about my life. I'm very proud to be able to, and I'm also very proud to have grown up in the USA and be born there, and I need to just stop feeling a way about that. If I put all the years in total, all the years I've lived in the US, a total of 8 or 9 years in the US, and then 12 in bots. So that's true. I've spent a fairly, almost not equal amount of time in both places, but yeah, that's a big part of my life and a big part of me and who I am. But but when I dare talk about it, or dare be, I don't know, even with the story time, guys, even with the story time I put out, after I put it out, after a while, I was so like, ugh, I shouldn't have said. I almost removed that video. Just people really enjoyed me rapping for some funny reason, but I almost put it there because I'm like, who the hell is gonna relate to this? Nobody even cares about Abercrombie and Fitch and the shop and all that stuff, and Mr. Price, and then people be like, yo, you know, we'll relate more, and it's just like, I have to like dumb down a side of me and just, you know, just be about one side. But you know what, I really need to stop being ashamed of that. This is something I really want to change, because I just stopped at one point. Like, I pretended like that never happened, and for my past 4, 5, 6, 7 videos, 8 videos, I just haven't even mentioned or thinking about that. But I want to just not be so ashamed and be proud and delete negative comments, because I'll leave those negative comments on my videos for people to pile on and like and stuff, and just like not be ashamed about it, because I really do get weird about it. But yeah, those are practically like the main 4 things that came to my mind. I'm sure there's a lot of other things. I could stop having an attitude sometimes. My boyfriend or my mom would like for me not to have an attitude sometimes, but I'm blaming all my hormones right now on the baby. I don't know what I'm gonna do when the baby is here anymore, and I don't have those hormones as much anymore. I don't know what I'm gonna blame. But that's practically it. This is really important to me, to just sit down and reflect on my issues and just think about how I could change them into a positive thing and just be a better person and it's gonna benefit me, it's gonna benefit my livelihood, it's gonna benefit my relationships. I'm gonna be happier, healthier, things are just gonna be better, and things are gonna be good in my heart. And that's a step, especially when things are going wrong and you have control over something and you start being happy. Life just sorts itself out, honestly. It really does. So yeah, check yourself. Sorry for the drag, but just check yourself. Check yourself. Check, what can I do better? How can I be better? And I promise you, you will live a happier, healthier life. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm not sorry for this video. I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy giving you a piece of my mind. I enjoy this. I'm starting to enjoy talking a lot, and I'm scared that I'm gonna just start making talking videos and just talking about real stuff. And I want to say I'm sorry so bad, but I'm not. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below, let's have a conversation. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you soon.
I rock the party that rock the body. A zombie Barbie, let's go party.